Namaste, everybody. I'll be starting the session in just a couple minutes, making sure everything's set up.
Hello, Vijay. Hi, Vijay. Are you able to hear me? Hello? Are you able to hear me? Yeah. Hello?
I have kept everybody on mute. So if you can please stay on mute, that would be wonderful throughout the session. And then if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me later. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for joining our yoga session today. I hope you had a good day so far and you're ready to take just a little bit time of the day for your own self, for self-care now. So let us begin by just trying to zone out everything else that's happening in our life and just try to be in the moment. So firstly, we are trying to relax physically and mentally. So please sit at ease in whichever is a comfortable posture for you. If you are able to sit in Sukhasana on the floor, then you're welcome to do that either. Or you can sit in a sofa or a chair, whichever is comfortable for you. So firstly, we are focusing on relaxation. So completely try and leave the body loose, at ease, no tightness. And then at the same time, we are also trying to relax our mind. So by keeping your eyes closed as much as possible throughout our practice, we are trying to be away from the visual distractions. We are reducing the amount of things that our brain is processing by just keeping our eyes closed. So we are trying to be more with ourselves right now and one with our practice. Please maintain a good posture, meaning keeping your back straight, aligned with your neck and head. Now, once you feel you're physically more relaxed, mentally present in our session, yoga practice right now, let us now focus on our breathing. So breathing, firstly, we have to try and observe how we are breathing. Are we breathing fast? If supposing we came in a rush to class, or if there is a lot happening in our life, at work or personal life, then we may be having some anxiety, some stress. Due to that, also sometimes we keep breathing faster. So now is the time to focus on our breathing. Try to reduce the rate of breathing. Please make it slow as you can. Next, slowly go for deep breathing, please. You need not have a count in your mind as to how long you're breathing in or how long you're breathing out. All you have to think about is your comfort level and your limitations. So slowly start breathing in a long, deep breath to the extent possible by you comfortably. Once you feel you cannot breathe in any longer, slowly start breathing out. Again, as slow and as long as possible by you comfortably. Let us continue this pattern of breathing in and breathing out in a deep, lengthened manner. So this is deep breathing. Now, along with this, we will also proceed to recitation of Om, a beautiful melodious sound of Omkara, which tends to make us more peaceful, more relaxed. Let us try together, please. During exhalation, meaning when we take a breath in, a long, deep breath in, and when we start, we follow it up with a breathing out or a long exhalation. At that time, you also start reciting Om. Let's try together, please, 2 or 3 times. Inhalation, and during exhalation, once again, inhalation, and during exhalation, one last time. Please try and find the right pitch and tone that is helping you, that's making you feel calmer, more peaceful. You will start feeling the vibrations inside, generated inside your body. That goes all the way to the brain, calming it down further. Let us try it one last time together. Inhalation and Omkara. Please continue to be in this state of a peaceful existence, peaceful being. We should feel calm within us and the peace all around us. This silence is something that should bring joy to us. So with gradual, regular practice, we will start feeling more and more grounded with our practice here. Now, please open your eyes. Let us go for simple movements for the various joints of our body so that we can give a slight exercise and then we will proceed to more advanced practice. Firstly, we will begin with our upper extremities. Once again, with the joints of the fingers here like we did yesterday. Slowly stretching all your fingers. Stretch them, please. Feel the stretching in all the 10 fingers, in the palms, both palms. Also, you will be feeling little stretching in your arms. Now, slowly bring all the fingers together, close them into a fist. Slight pressure, please apply slight pressure. As you breathe in, we are trying to synchronize breathing as well. Hold that position, please. Benefit from that slight pressure. Slowly, as we breathe out, we stretch, stretch, stretch again. One more time. Breathe in. Make a fist of your palms. Apply slight pressure, please. Stay there. Slowly, as you breathe out, you extend again. Now, bring your palms in a namaste at your heart. Once again, I'll remind you, we always have to feel grateful for what we have in our life. Let's not worry about what we do not. If we are grateful for whatever little we have in our life, then we will find that everything that we're doing, it reaps more benefits. It gives us more effects. So including our yoga practice, it becomes more effective. So let us have that gratitude in our mind while we practice. Now slowly push all the fingers against the respective finger of the opposite hand. Please apply slight pressure as we breathe in. Hold that position, please. Feel the effect of the practice. Slowly breathe out and relax, please. One more time. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Very simple movements, but are really helping our smallest of smallest parts and joints in our body here. Now, bending at our wrist. Breathe in. As you bend to one side, you can feel the pressure, gentle pressure applied at your wrist here. And the palm on the top is pushing on the palm on the bottom here. Slightly. Then breathe out, please. Now let's try it on the other side. Breathe in. Hold, please. Feel the effects of the practice. Breathe out and relax. Just one more time on both sides. Please practice at your own pace. With these simple movements, we are giving exercise to various parts of the body. We are taking care of every part of our body. And this will help us avoid problems or even reduce some of the problems that we may be having. Very simple one is some folks who are like, let's say, computer professionals or working with computer for long duration during the day, they tend to develop carpal tunnel syndrome here. So the carpal tunnel syndrome can be very painful, which is hurting all throughout the finger, the palms, and it can go towards the arm. But that can be avoided. It can even be prevented with these movements on a regular basis. And also, if it is still in a state where it can be reduced, then it can also be reduced through these movements. I hope it does not go to a severe extent. Then at that time, you have to definitely seek medical help. So things like that, conditions like that, which are totally preventable by these such simple movements. Now let us go for few other joints in our hands that we can think of, the elbows and the shoulders here. Either you can continue to be seated in the same position, or if you feel you need a change, you're welcome to change, either kneel down or stand up, whichever you are comfortable with. Slowly raise your hands parallel to each other and parallel to the ground. Slowly as you breathe in, bend at your elbows, take your hands in a rotation, so you're rotating your elbows. And as you breathe out, you complete the rotation. Let's try again, please. Breathe in, start the rotation slowly. For one half of the rotation, you can breathe in. And for the other half, you can slowly breathe out. Let's try this rotation at the elbows in the reverse direction, please. Breathe in, breathe out, and relax, please. Breathe in, breathe out, and relax. Now, let's proceed to the rotation of the shoulder joints. If you are not able to raise your hands up, you can just continue to relax your hand, rest your hands on your legs here or the knees, and then just go for rotation of the shoulders. If you're able to raise your hands, please do that. Slowly stretch, stretch, stretch. As you breathe in, then slowly as you breathe out, you bring your hands back to the starting position. Let's try this just one more time. Please practice in silence. Wonderful. I hope you are able to synchronize the breathing. Let's practice this with reverse direction. rotation of the shoulder joints in the reverse direction, please. Very slowly, so you're not causing any sprain and you're also strengthening yourselves. The slower you go, believe it or not, because we are holding every position for a longer duration, we are actually strengthening ourselves. So it's a good idea to go slower and while taking care of yourself. Relax, please. Relax. Lovely. Now let's extend our legs. We are going to give simple movements to our feet now and legs. Slowly bending our toes. Bend them, please. Hold them there. Relax. Once again, breathe in as you bend your toes. Just the toes, please. Hold them there. Relax. All the 10 toes should be getting simple exercise there. Now let's bend our feet also. We are stretching our feet to the front here, bending forward, hold the position, and then now bending backwards. Please try to synchronize breathing and also feel the effects of the practice. Are you feeling stretching at the bottom of your legs here? And then next movement, you must be feeling stretching on the top. Along with your feet, you're also feeling some stretching in your legs here. Slowly, a couple of times forward bending and a couple of times backward bending. Relax, please. Then we will go for rotation at our ankles. Slow rotation in the inward direction, one direction, and then slow rotation in the opposite direction. Just simple movements which prove very effective, very beneficial. Please try and synchronize breathing. That will make it more effective. So thanks to Guruji for giving us these very simple and effective lessons for our daily yoga practice. So we are not really investing much other than the time that we are taking out of our busy schedule here. We can practice this anywhere. You know, whether you're at home, you're at work, you can practice anywhere. Very simple movements. Now, while we are here, we can also try a few other practices. So when this position is called the long sitting posture, slowly we will turn our hands such that the palms are facing the fingers are facing the body. Palms are on the floor. Now slowly you start bending at your elbows, lean back, raise one leg, hold it please, hold it, bring it down. Now raise the other leg, hold it please, just for a few moments, bring it down. Let's try both of them together now. Are you able to raise both the legs together? I'm sure you're feeling a little bit of difficulty in the beginning if you're new to it, but with gradual practice, you will start feeling this is a little more easy. But this is a wonderful core strengthening exercise. Now, let's try it again. If possible, you can try to leave the hands and bring them parallel as well. So this is Navasana or the boat pose. If not possible, please continue to take support with the hands at your back. Okay, please try this slowly, very, very slowly. And if you are up to it, we can try just one more time, very slowly, either raising one leg or both legs through an angle of about 30 to 45 degrees. Please keep breathing. We have a tendency to hold our breath, especially in difficult practices, but we should continue to breathe. That is important. If you hold your breath, then what happens is you might start feeling headache by the end of the yoga session. So we don't want that. The relaxation that we continue to do throughout and the breathing that we continue to do throughout our yoga practice, that is what helps us feel rejuvenated, re-energized. So we don't feel any stress, any tension, or any sort of headaches or pains. So we have to learn to implement that art of relaxation and breathing throughout. Now let's go for trunk twisting posture. Once again, I remind you, this may not be for everybody. So please make sure you have consulted your doctor, you've spoken to your yoga teacher before you proceed with any of such practices which you're doubtful. Just leave them for today, please, and then talk to us about it. Now let's go for slowly bending forward after twisting your trunk, placing your palms at a comfortable distance from the body. Slowly bend forward, bring your forehead closer to the floor. Please continue to be seated. So don't raise your hips. Try not to raise your hips. Slowly come back, please. Slowly come back. Let's try the same, twisting your trunk and rotating in the opposite direction now or on the other side. So turn to the other side. Firstly, focus on twisting the trunk. Get a good twisting. Then place your palms at a slight distance from the body. Then bend forward, please. Try not to raise your hips. Please try to observe the effects of the practice. Keep breathing to the extent possible. Slowly come back, please. Come back. Now, would you be able to try this just one more time? Once on both sides. Let us try to practice in silence. So we are getting prepared for our self-practice. We don't need any instructions as long as we remind ourselves about the relaxation, the breathing, the proper techniques. Okay, so let's try this just one more time ourselves, please. Wonderful. Now, please be seated again with your legs together, either in Sukhasana or just let your legs down. If you're sitting in a chair, you can do that. And the trunk twisting, if you're sitting in a chair also, even during your work hours, you can take a break, hold the chair properly so that you don't lose balance and just twist to one side and then take a little rest, twist to the other side. You will see that that alone gives so much of relief from stress, from tightness. You will get, again, you'll feel like you got energy back. So please try to implement these small things throughout the day. That I request you to do that and try that and let us know how you feel also. We feel happy knowing your feedback and knowing that these lessons are being used properly and it's helping you all. Now we will proceed to basic movements for the neck. So please correct yourselves. If you are stooping, try to keep your back straight, aligned with your neck and head, and try to make sure you are in a relaxed state of body and mind. Just checking ourselves. Place your palms on the knees so they are rested and supported. Now go for forward bending of the neck along with breathing out. Very, very slowly bend forward, bend as far as you can, and then please relax there. Don't hold your head, just leave it loose. Just hold that position, please. You can continue to breathe to the extent possible. You need not hold your breath. Then slowly raise your head up. Start bending your neck backwards. Take a deep breath in while you proceed for this backward bending. Now bend back to the extent possible. Once again, hold there, please. In the final position, when you can't bend anymore, just hold it, please. You can relax your head, actually, rather than holding it with efforts. You can relax the head there. So you will feel a good amount of stretching on the front of your neck, compression on the back side. Keep breathing to the extent possible. Slowly, you're back to the forward bending. Very, very slowly, please. Relax your head and neck in the forward bend position as you breathe out. Stay in that position for a moment or two. Feel the stretching on the back of your neck, compression on the front, and benefit from this, please. Now, one last time, going for backward bending very slowly. We are not in a rush. Remember, the number of practices we are following or doing every time is not important, but how effectively we are practicing is more important. So let us not rush into all this. Rather, we'll go through one by one very slowly. Come back, please. Come back. Now your head, you're looking forward. Your head and neck are in the starting position. Slowly, we did forward bending and backward bending. Now, slowly we'll go for sideways bending. The rest of your body is stable. Just your head and neck alone are moving. Bend to one side as you breathe out. Then once you feel you cannot bend any further, just relax your head and neck there, please. Need not hold it. Just relax it. So let it loose. You will feel stretching on one side of the neck and compression on the other side. Excellent practices, excellent exercises. Come back, please. Next, on the other side, again, as you breathe out, you go into the movement. In the final position, you just let your neck and head loose there. Relax it. Feel the effects of the practice, please. Try and keep your eyes closed throughout to the extent possible by you. Then come back, please, as you breathe in. Let's practice this just one more time on both sides with our own reminders, no instructions at all. Let us try it, please. Wonderful. Now, one more movement for the neck, which is possible by us, but we don't usually do it on a day-to-day basis. That is why we may be having some stiffness and tightness, is turning. So let's go for slow turning to one side. So turn your neck to the extent possible, how far it can go. Your body is still facing forward, just the neck and head are turning. Then hold it there, please. Hold that position. Let us benefit from this rotation. Now slowly come back to the starting position. Very, very slowly, please. Don't lead to any sprain by hurrying up. Now let's turn to the other side. Turn your neck to the other side to the extent possible. Once again, your body is not moving other than your neck and head. Rest of your body is facing forward and relaxing, being stable and steady. Hold the position, please. Slowly come back to the starting position. Let's practice in silence, just once on both sides. Wonderful. Now, one last movement for the neck today is rotation of the neck. Bending your neck forward. Slowly first go for a good forward bending. Then relax your neck and head there. Slowly take your head to one side, very slowly and carefully. Take your head to the back. Now to the other side, please. And carefully bring the head to the front. If you rush in this practice, you might feel giddy. Please try not to rush. Just one more time. Now let's breathe in. Let's always try and synchronize breathing with our slow, gentle movements. Breathe in for as long as you can, and then breathe out for the rest of the rotation. If you're still breathing out when you reach the starting position, stay there until the breath goes out fully. Now let's rotate in the reverse direction, please. Just a couple of rotations. Relax, please, relax. Just a quick time check. We have about 10 minutes more. So we have covered some very basic, simple movements. Now, while we are here, we can also try one more stretching, which is an upper body stretch. Slowly, either you can interlock your fingers or you can just raise your hands. Breathe in as you stretch, 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 just your upper body. Then breathe out and relax. Let's try the same while standing up. And so we'll realize how by just standing up, we are changing the position. We can also stretch our legs here, right? Which will give us some added benefits. Just trying to adjust the camera here so you can see me better. Slowly. Full body stretch. So either you can do it in the standing, while standing in the middle of the room, or you can go to the closer to one wall and try it there. So you can keep 1 foot distance from the wall, take support to the wall. If you don't want to lose balance, if you're afraid you might lose balance, please just take support of the wall. Put the palms on the wall, slowly go for whole body stretch. As you slide your hands along the wall, please breathe in as you stretch upwards. You can also go on your tippy toes. Stay there for a few moments. Then slowly as you breathe out, you come back to the starting position. Let's try just one more time. Breathe in. Stretch, 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 please. Try to go on your tippy toes. Maintain your balance. Then slowly breathe out and come back to the starting position. Wonderful full body stretch. This can be even practiced while lying down right in the beginning of the day. As soon as you wake up in the morning, before you get off the bed, you can do a full body stretch while you are in the bed. So please make these suggestions to your family members. They can also benefit from this. Now let's go for forward bending and backward bending. We did the full body stretch. Then slowly just keep your feet slightly apart from each other and slowly start bending from your hips. Bend forward, please, very slowly. Try to bring your palms closer to the floor. If you can, place them on the floor. Well and good. If not, don't worry about it. Please just focus on forward bending. And once you reach your final position where you can't bend any further, just stay there, please. Relax your body there. Let your body loose. So you need not hold your body, just relax it. Let it loose. Keep breathing, please. Don't hold your breath. Now slowly come back, please. Come back to the standing upright position. Now, a complementary position for this or complementary practice would be backward bending, which will give us more benefits rather than just forward bending. We are also trying backward bending. So for a normally healthy person, all these movements should be practiced every day. That will really continue to keep you healthy. So let's go for it. So for any other person who has some health concerns, please make sure you speak to your doctor and talk to us. We will help you find those suitable practices. Let's go for backward bending. Please take support of your palms, spread your fingers, place them on the hips, slightly upward, find the right position that gives you the best balance here. Good grip, then start bending backwards. Pull your elbows closer to each other so it gives you more balance. If you're bending your legs at the knees, that's absolutely fine. Not a problem. Please bend very, very carefully. Don't lose your balance. Go slowly, baby steps, please. Don't try to overdo. Keep breathing. Please keep breathing. And in the final position, just stay there, please. Stay there for a few moments. And then slowly, very carefully, while maintaining your balance, you come back to the starting position. Now we did forward bending and backward bending. We are going for lateral bending or sideways bending, Parshva Chakrasana. Keep your legs further apart. Raise one hand parallel to the floor. Turn your palm, turn the hand around such that the palm is facing the ceiling. Please continue raising your hand up. Once it is straight up, please stretch as if you're doing the full body stretch, but just on one side. Now, bend sideways. Lateral bending, please. Take support of the other hand. Let it slide along the other leg. You can take support in a way that it holds that position. Once you are able to reach the final position, your own final position, you cannot bend any further. Just stay there, please. Relax your whole body there. Please keep breathing. Just simple, small reminders about relaxing, breathing. Come back, please. Come back slowly, very carefully. Now let's try the same on the other side now. Raising the other hand. Turn it over. Please raise it. Continue to raise it. Stretch. You should feel a good stretching on one side of the body. Take support of the other hand along the other leg. Bend sideways, please. Bend sideways. Keep breathing. In the final position, just stay there, please. Lovely. Please come back. Come back to the starting position and please be seated. We are going to now conclude our yoga session with just a simple pranayama and meditation. So please be seated. Just a few more moments, few more minutes of our practice, and we are concluding our yoga session. So even if you are able to spend 15 or 20 minutes on a daily basis, if you are able to just select the maybe 10 to 12 practices as Guruji always recommends, then you know the most suitable practices for you, that is good enough for us, okay? So please let's try and reach that goal. So we are going to find the most suitable practices and practice them on a regular basis. Please be seated. Once again, relaxed body, relaxed mind. Check your posture, back straight, aligned with your neck and head. Place your palms on the knees. Feel like you are ready for the next practice. You should not feel rushed. If you think you need a little bit more rest, please take a little bit more rest. The breathing should come back to normal, should come back to deep breathing. You should be able to do that. Let's go for Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. Once again, if you're not familiar with this, kindly watch our YouTube video on this particular pranayama. I'll help you find it if you reach out to me, and then learn it properly. So we are going to use 2 fingers to close one nostril and the thumb to close the other nostril. Let's open up the right nostril using my right hand. Breathe in. Long, deep breath in. This practice is just recommended for grown-ups. No children, please, right now. Close both nostrils. Perform chin lock while the breath is held inside. This is a very important step. Please don't skip it. Release the chin lock. Then slowly open the other nostril. Breathe out through the other nostril. Breathe in a long, deep breath from the same left nostril now. Close the left nostril as well. Both nostrils are closed. Breath is held in. Perform chin lock. Release the chin lock, please. Open up the right nostril. Let your breath go out, a long breath out through the right nostril. Let's just try it one more time. Breathe in through the open nostril, which is the right nostril. Close both nostrils, please. Perform chin lock. Release the chin lock. Open up the left nostril and let go of the breath through the left nostril. The one last cycle completion here by inhaling through the left nostril. Holding the breath, performing chin lock, closing both nostrils. Just for a few moments. As long as you're comfortable, then release the chin lock. Open up the right nostril and breathe out through the right nostril. Please continue this Anuloma Viloma Pranayama practice if you have a little bit more time to spare. Once you're done with that, kindly proceed to meditation. You should feel more relaxed after this pranayama practice. Just sit in silence, bringing your focus to one object or subject that gives peace, more peace to you. It could be divinity, any god that you have faith in. It could be beautiful element of nature, like a bird singing or a sunrise or an ocean. So just focus on it, please. Just you with your eyes of the mind, visualize it. Or you can simply continue to pay attention to your breathing. Be seated in that silence, steady, focused state for a little while, and that is meditation. Continue to breathe deeply, please. Thank you so much for joining today. Although I'll be ending the yoga session in the interest of time, I would request you to continue to meditate if you have a little bit more time, and we will see you tomorrow, same time. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Thank you once again. See you tomorrow. Namaste.